It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Season 8, Episode 1. So 801 marks the 100th episode of The Walking Dead, which is pretty crazy stuff to think that they've done 100 episodes. It's been a wild ride, at least for me. I wasn't doing YouTube until later on in Season 6, mostly in Season 7, so I haven't been doing a lot of videos on The Walking Dead, but I've been following it for a long time. I would say after the mid-season finale of Season 4, I actually got encouraged to go back and binge watch all of the episodes, which I did, and I got caught up, and I've been following the episodes on a weekly basis when it was on ever since. And obviously, recently I've done YouTube videos on it as well. But it's just crazy to think that they've done so many episodes and that they have this milestone that they're about to reach, which is pretty cool. But just talking about 801. So obviously we know that since it is the 100th episode, it's gonna be a big episode. They're gonna put everything they have into this episode. They're gonna try to make this episode the best episode they can make. Because if you wanna make one of the episodes the best, it would probably be this big milestone. So that's definitely a good sign that they're gonna do something big. Now I'm gonna talk about an article that comes from Movie Pilot about Andrew Lincoln doing an interview talking about the premiere of Season 8 and everything. So I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go and read the whole article, but I'm just gonna read the pieces where Andrew Lincoln is quoted talking about the premiere of Season 8. So the title of the article is Andrew Lincoln says The Walking Dead Season 8 premiere will be one of the greatest episodes ever. So that's a bold statement to make for Andrew Lincoln. And obviously they always make that claim that the premiere is going to be the best, that the season is going to be the best. It's going to be the best thing that they have ever tried to do or that they've ever done or things like that, which most of the time is just hype. Sometimes it reaches expectations and we are satisfied, but some of the times it's just hype. But at this point, for the premiere of Season 8, because it's the 100th episode, I would definitely give the crew and also the actors and actresses the benefit of the doubt when they talk about the premiere of Season 8. Being the 100th episode and being like a milestone, they would need to do something pretty big, pretty crazy. So because of that, I would pretty much trust them when they say that it's going to be big. So that's pretty cool. So the first part, the article says, make no mistake, Andrew Lincoln is absolutely psyched for Season 8. Again, he's always psyched about the episodes. Remember, he said the finale of Season 6 made him sick and that he couldn't continue reading. And we got a freaking cliffhanger. So we can't entirely trust them. But again, like I said, at this point, I think we can pretty much trust them when they say that it's going to be big, and Andrew Lincoln saying that he's pretty psyched about it. So I'm going to read the quote here. This is coming from Andrew Lincoln. He says, I'm more excited about this season than ever. And this is not. I'm not blowing smoke up anybody. This is so real. I am ready to go. I can't wait. It's going to be insane this season. So it shows that Andrew Lincoln is really excited. It seems like, at least for the crew members and the actors and actresses, they know something is about to happen. They have some clue. Maybe they don't have the actual script or anything like that. I think at the time when Andrew Lincoln did this interview, he didn't really get the script yet. So given that he probably didn't have the script by that time, he was still excited. Means that they probably talked about something big happening and something like that. So it seems like it's going to be an insane episode. So the next part of the article, it says, Lincoln says he was thrilled enough about the pilot episode almost 8 years ago, let alone the prospect of shooting the 100th, something he never imagined the show could achieve. It's a big milestone, and to think that they've come so far, it's pretty amazing. Especially knowing that few TV shows reach this far. So that's pretty cool. Again, a quote from Andrew Lincoln, it's a huge milestone and you know it will be a big deal because there's a lot of the crew and a few of the cast left that have trudged all of those hard and sweaty and bloody miles together. So it's a big milestone for sure, and it seems like all of the cast and crew have put their soul and all of their energy to make the product as good as it is, which is something that we need to appreciate. We talk negatively about the show sometimes, but we gotta give them the credit when credit needs to be given, because obviously they've done amazing, and to have the show be as big as it is at this time after 8 years, it's pretty big. So it's pretty cool that Andrew Lincoln is that excited about it, and it seems like it's a big milestone for everybody involved, which is pretty cool. Then the last part of the article, it says Lincoln has remained tight-lipped on the plot of season 8, but he can promise that a full-scale war will be commencing in the premiere. And he has a sneaking suspicion that it is something Scott Gimple has been planning for the past 4 years. And again, a quote from Andrew Lincoln himself, I like to think he's that much of a Boy Scout, always prepared. Obviously, you know my thoughts about Scott M. Gimple and his writing. I think it's pretty amazing. I love how he puts little pieces of information here and there and plans things ahead. Obviously, this is what Andrew Lincoln is referring to here, that at least what's about to start in the premiere of season 8 has been something that Scott M. Gimple has been planning for 4 years. So he's been thinking about it a long time, and he has something special planned for all of us, which is pretty cool. So that's it for the article. I definitely think that this time it's not just hype, that we will in fact get a pretty crazy episode. Just to add to this, Chandler Riggs, who plays Carl Grimes, recently wrote something on his Twitter account. He said, just finished reading 801 of The Walking Dead, and oh man, it's good. So obviously, this could just be hype, like I said, but I truly believe that we're about to witness one of the best episodes of The Walking Dead in 801. I want to know your opinions about this. What do you think about the premiere of season 8? Do you think it's going to be an insane episode? Do you think it's going to be the best episode they've ever done? Or not? That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for another video.